James Kaufman, World News Report today. Today is June 18th, 2023, noon central here in the U.S. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, our electromagnetic shield is being impacted by something. We're not in a space weather event currently. We will take a look at CERN. This has been ongoing from about 12 UTC to about 1600 UTC. So we're talking about the strongest impacts to our electromagnetic shield, according to our Italian Schumann resonance modeling office, from 6 a.m. Central Time here in the U.S. to 10 a.m. Central Time here in the U.S. Let's take a look at the Schumann resonance, because usually when our electromagnetic field is hit like this, which looks like it peaked at around 300 hertz, we see a lot of activity in the Schumann resonance. All right, this looks like it started closer to 1300 UTC time, about 7 a.m. this morning Central Time, and it has lasted for just over 2 hours. We can see that when it started, it spiked right off the charts. The charts here ended at 105 hertz. Look at the geophone up here get hit hard. There's no telling what has caused this. Nothing like thunder and lightning would cause something like this. The Schumann resonance was never measured over about 37 hertz until 2019. Those stronger impacts being attributed to lightning in the area of those modeling stations. We'll take a look at the weather around this modeling station, although this does not appear to be lightning. Lightning actually looks more like this here that you see from 10 UTC time to 12 UTC time. These individual thin spikes. That's what lightning tends to look like, not these huge geophone spikes that shoot off the charts at over 105 hertz. Let's look at a 6-day chart of our Schumann resonance. Each strip is a day, and this is the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, today the 18th. What do we notice? First off, again on a Saturday yesterday, absolutely no activity. What does that mean to us? What I believe it means is I think that CERN is associated with these Schumann resonance spikes, and more so a luminosity or instantaneous luminosity. And many of the scientists working at CERN follow the Jewish faith and don't work from sundown on Friday to sunset on Saturday. Thus, we have a lot of Saturdays without any Schumann resonance showing up whatsoever. Now, this is a theory, but it seems to uphold itself week after week after week. All right, over to our geophone strips. Each line is an hour separated into 15-minute increments. We had about 3 hours, which, of course, we talked about, that looks like spikes. Here, starting at about 6:30 UTC time, really, a little bit after that perhaps, and again lasting 3 hours. We're missing the last 2 hours of data here, so we can't see what's happening, but I believe the Schumann resonance has subsided in the last hour or so. Was it real? Of course it was real. We see all of our actual equipment pick the Schumann resonance impact and our electromagnetic shield impact up. That would include our geophones, our ULF noise detectors, our ELF noise detectors, and our second SR frequency, which dips instead of spikes when it picks up the indication of this anomaly. Currently, the CERN dashboard shows no beam, and we know that we haven't had any spiking in our electromagnetic shield or Schumann resonance for a few hours. It looks like the beam will start at about 2030 again. So well, I'm a little late to determine if this had anything to do with the Schumann resonance and electromagnetic field spiking. All right, over to windy.com to look for any lightning or storms in the area of the station here. I'll first back out. You can see that this is Italy. And we'll back in, and our station is here in Cumiana, and there's absolutely nothing in this area whatsoever happening. No thunder, no lightning, nothing would have caused these spikes, and nothing near that would have caused these spikes 2 hours ago either. So we in fact know that they were not caused by thunder, lightning, or barometric pressure, as many people suggest. With that said, we had a considerable spike in the Schumann resonance earlier, and again it was off the charts, and we had a lined up electromagnetic field impact at that same time. So again, I don't know if this is some sort of space weather, which we will look at, or if this is in fact something created by Mother Earth itself, although I don't see how that would be in play. I will say that we did get hit with the X-rays from a fairly powerful solar flare and associated coronal mass ejection that was Earth facing around that same time, and that has subsided. I don't believe that that has anything to do with it because that was over the Atlantic Ocean, but I wanted to point that out because the timing is similar for sure. Finally, heading over to look at real-time space weather, we can see that time period through here. We did have some spiking, but nothing substantial. We had plasma that went up to 3.47 centimeters cubed, which is nothing. We've had solar winds that started out at 525 today and have gone all the way down, especially during that period, into the threes. And we are currently at 385 kilometers per second. Again, which is nothing. There were no abnormalities in temperature either. So no plasma, solar wind, or space weather has affected the Schumann resonance in any way. If anyone out there can explain to me what is going on with the Schumann resonance, I think the whole world would appreciate it. With that said, I hope everyone has a wonderful Father's Day. We will be live tonight. I hope y'all join us. And I want everyone to subscribe, to share our video, and to always remember that anything's possible in Bizarro World.